Not that it really matters that much, but... Some fish here? I'm gonna get you, little fishy. I think that's it. Fish for the sake of fish. Unless there's just something I didn't figure out. Alright. Ho, what's this? Calls one of the fishermen. Some kind of rubbish in the nets? Useless sea chart, grumbles the hasty one. Nothing on it but our own island. A map cast to sea without purpose. Must be more to it, argues the steady one. The brave one brightens. A mystery, aye. Folks in the village may know something of it. We should head back. I'm not gonna keep any of those voices straight, by the way. They'll change every single time. I should just use the same voice for everybody. Speak in a monotone voice the whole time. Okay, we are in the town, the village. Let's go visit some people. Got a nice fire there. Can't go left, can only go right. Got some bread. Some squeezy bread. And a bread maker. Well, if it isn't the brother's beard, what can I do for you fellas? Steadybeard prepares to speak, but the question is intercepted by Hastybeard. Know anything about maps? We found one. Aye, and no ordinary one, exclaims Bravebeard. It's mysterious. The loaf-shaped woman continues working silently for a moment, then pauses to look up. Mystery, is it? Afraid I'm not the imaginative type, boys. We're old friends, the ordinary and I, she concludes, returning to her work. The woman shakes her head. I'm a baker, boys, not a storyteller. Okay. Always check twice in an adventure game. Because you never know when they'll have something more to say. Sometimes though, you gotta check 3 times or like 4 or 5 or something. I don't like it when adventure games do that though. I feel like they're kind of breaking some sort of adventure game code. Like if somebody just says the same thing twice, there's no reason for anybody to expect them to say anything else. Chink, 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 chink. The man glances up at their approach, then returns to work with a grunt. Mind if we interrupt for a moment? Shouts Steadybeard. See, we caught something strange this morning, and we thought you might know something of it. It's mysterious, adds Bravebeard. There's a brief pause as the man stops hammering. He grunts. They wait. It appears he has nothing further to add. Sure about that? The men stand waiting, but there's no further response from the blacksmith. Oh. I thought maybe if I clicked on the anvil something would happen. That's a negative. Alright. So... that's not a house. Doesn't appear to be anything over here either. There's a dude with a flute. Let's go in this building first though. Ooh, chickens! Heck yeah! Chick. Hey! There's an egg. I'm enjoying this far too much. Oh no. Oh, there's a baby chick. Yes. Okay. I'm done. I mean, this is the game. This is the rest of the game. I'm gonna be spending the next hour doing this. I like the noises they make too. Okay. Okay, I gotta snap out of that. Okay, it's a cow. Does a cow have something to say? Bravebeard sidles over to the chewing cow. You wouldn't know anything about mysterious maps, would you, old girl? He pretends not to wait for an answer. He pretends not to wait for an answer. How do you do that, exactly? They hop when you click them. The chicks. How many chicks we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I think each chicken laid a chick. I wonder if they would have laid chicks if I hadn't been poking them. Okay. Hey, can I? Yes. They don't do much, but they do something. I'm just happy it does something. Okay. There's a dude. Hey, can I click the... I can't click the bird. Okay. What's up, flute dude? A sea chart, eh? The young man shrugs. Can't say I know much about him. With these landlocked legs of mine. Old fella next door in the coffee shop might have answers. Last house. Better be something good. Coffee shop. I wouldn't really expect the chairs to do anything. Look. Oh. Hey, he's got a nice beard too. You'll be wanting a drink and a seat by the fire, I expect. The men cast a dubious glance at the tiny stools before complying with a shrug. Behind them proceeds a friendly whir of mechanical sounds. The old man soon approaches with a steaming tray. Single origin espresso. Roasted myself, he declares. They stare blankly. He sighs. Coffee. Relaxing, the men sip cautiously. Eyes widen. Now what have you found? He chuckles at their stunned faces. Observation, that's all. Folks come in with questions and yours is plainly rolled in your hand. Rolled in your hand. Steadybeard grins. Aye, then, you are the man we want to see. He unrolls the parchment between them. All lean in. The old man deliberates for a moment before speaking. Seems what you have here is the variety of map that brings about adventurous deeds and heroic feats. Aye, Bravebeard leaps from his seat to pound Steadybeard on the back. But there's nothing on it. remarks Hasty Beard flatly, eyeing the old man. The old man grins at his skeptical look. Aye, it's a worthwhile adventure that begins with the unknown. This map has tales yet to tell. He turns to walk away. Ho there, what sort of tales? Calls Brave Beard. That depends, replies the old man, on what sort you choose. He crosses a room, disappearing through a doorway behind the counter. Steadybeard coughs awkwardly. Neat. Guess we'll be going then. Thanks for the suppresso? He tries. There's no answer. Suppresso. Okay. Music has stopped. The calm before the storm, perhaps? Does he have anything to say now? Just the same thing. The musician nods, but continues playing, happily shirking the morning's chores. I'm guessing... Who was in there? It wasn't the blacksmith, it wasn't the bread maker, it wasn't the coffee person. It was the cows and the chickens. Yeah, they're not gonna have anything new to say. They might. Let's check real quick. Yeah. If she doesn't have anything new to say, then the other guy definitely doesn't have anything new to say. So... I'm guessing it's boat time. Sea rats, remarks Hasty Beard, squinting. What do you reckon they're after? Steadybeard frowns. I don't like it, has a feel of mischief about it. Mischief away! Grins Brave Beard, loosing the sails. Oh, that's a big mammal fish. It's a mammal. But it swims in the sea like a fish. It's dark inside the whale, but the men appear to be intact. A flickering ring of firelight cuts into the darkness before them. Oh. Firelight. Weird. Oh. That's the light cutting out as the thing also cuts out. Alright. Think. Ooh, hey. Here's my dudes. Join us, friends. From whence do you come? Asked one of the nymphs. We were sailing for adventure and heroic feats when this colossal whale fellow scooped us up, explained Steadybeard. It's really very discouraging. A man can't properly have an adventure at sea indoors, adds Bravebeard. Oh, yeah, okay. A man can't properly have an adventure at sea indoors, adds Bravebeard. Be calm, friend. Imagine the wave. Become the wave, advises a second nymph. The others exchange mellow glances, nodding approval. Can't say I follow the sentiment in that remark, comments Hastybeard. But if you'll advise us to hop off this vessel, we'll be on our way. The great barnacled one brings us to a place we could not go ourselves. But those unwilling may depart through the fountain of faithless, adds the nymph, gesturing sadly toward what appears to be a hatch. And our ship? She can't frit through that. Fear not. Once the great barnacled one reaches the place of promise, we will open wide the gate that all may go out as they came in. So either we escape with no ship or wait for the creature to open his maw. The nymphs nod grandly. Time flows quickly in contemplation of the Great One's splendor. He who chooses the path of waiting is welcome here by the fire. Bravebeard's face shows alarm. I think we'd prefer to look around first. The nymphs begin to sway, but all is darkness beyond the circle of the Great One's love. You must first seek the enlightenment of... Found it! Interrupts Hastybeard, grabbing a torch from the fire before them. That's funny. Can I go right? I can't go right. What? The men fidget for a moment as Steadybeard clears his throat. You don't mind our intrusion, we'll wait here with you fellas. Oh. I didn't want to wait yet, I wanted to look around first. I just wanted to see if they had anything else to say. Sit, friends, for those who follow the Great One, there is no mind. Aye, that's the plane, grins Bravebeard, and 3 men sit. Plane? Was that supposed to be planned? Oh, did I just miss something? Oh my god, it keeps going. There's a silence, and the nymphs begin to speak in turn. Balls. Genetically modified potatoes. The men begin to nod off, now catching only pieces of nonsensical exchange as they fall into a deep sleep. Biodiversity. I wanted to do that. It's fine, whatever. Final stop. Please exit through the front door with your belongings. Those long-haired imps let us sleep through our stop, complains Hastybeard, as they sail out into the sunlight. Bravebeard merely shudders. May as well see where it is we have stopped then, anyway. Okay. Man, I wanted to explore. That's fine. Bird. There goes. Uh-oh. Hey, it's a rock person. Great lumping land rats! Exclaims Bravebeard, edging away. Stop! The voice is deep and aged as the earth itself. Men and rocks stand staring at one another. Moments pass before the creature speaks again. You are small. Something about the naivety of this statement seems to ease the man. You're rather large yourself, tries Bravebeard hesitantly. Thank you, rumbles the small mountain simply. Would you like a flower? I am quite good at flowers. Oh, we don't want to be a bother, begins Hastybeard. In fact, but the creature is already turning. Or maybe I will fetch 3. Rumbling happily to itself, the geological oddity thunders away. The men breathe sighs of relief. So it's the Odyssey? I don't know why a giant rock creature reminds me of the Odyssey. It's definitely not the Odyssey though. I mean, because the Odyssey is like murder and stuff? I don't know. There's the rock creature in the Neverending Story though. I can't go that way. Gotta go this way. Because I'm following the rock creature. That is a heck of a walk cycle. That is... I have done it! I have fetched a flower! The men turn reluctantly from the enticing safety of their boat to face the returning earthquake. Gently, the massive stone fist places before them what appears to be an upended tree. Why, thank you, gushes Hastybeard, elbowing the snickering Bravebeard. What a nice flower! The big creature beams. Thicken the flower. Fell over. The creature's shoulders slump. Dejected. It has wilted. You know, I think I saw another on the far end of the island, suggests Titterbeard. Why don't you go? I will fetch it! Brightening, the mountain being turns once more to thunder away. Or maybe 3. Oh, or wrong voice. Or maybe 3, Hastybeard calls after him, grinning. Quick, while we have a chance, he adds in a whisper, leading the way to the boat. Darkening clouds. I don't like the looks nor sound of that, worries Titterbeard over the distant rumbling. Rather be fetching flowers with that walking rock pile on dry ground. Rain, and on cue a shower of rain tumbles over them. Suffering squid livers, howls Hastybeard. We'll be sunk! They bail furiously, but the downpour is relentless. Through the eerie gray, they seem to hear the faint keening of wordless song. Sirens. Or... yep. Mermaids. Oh. Does it make it like a protective barrier? Oh, what happened? Oh. That's peculiar. Oh. Oh no! Did I mess it up? I think I did. The men have little time to wonder at the sudden calm before rain closes about them once more. The boat begins to weigh heavy in the water. "Curse it, she's a goner!" shouts Hasty Beard. "Best grab something that floats!" Clinging to wooden barrels, they watch their beloved ship sink into the depths. Well, I goofed it. I did not understand what I was doing. Gradually, the storm slackens and passes into the night. There's no sound now beyond the hollow brush of wood and wave. Aren't they all drowned? Guess not. Do I want to go right or left? Whoa! Okay, can't go left. Can't go left. Can't go right. Well, at least I didn't drown them. I didn't expect they would be drowned, but this is more of a LucasArts game than a Sierra game in terms of deaths. Now what is it? Another giant animal? Doesn't look like much of an animal. Well met, bearded travelers. The voice is deep, musical. Hello, stammers Brave Beard, wonder apparent on his face. You've seen much this day, she continues smiling, the mid-nod unnecessarily. Yet you have not seen all. She peers at each of them. Other paths lie untrodden behind you. If it is in your hearts to seek these paths, another day awaits. Hasty Beard clears his throat nervously. Pardon my interruption, ma'am, but we've no longer any true vessel with which to seek them. Lost at sea she was. The silvery laugh ripples the water around them. You have traveled far without her, have you not? But do not be troubled. That which is lost may yet be found. May we meet yet again at the end of another path. Inclining her glimmering head in farewell, the creature slips silently away into darkness. Her words seem to linger, leaving them quiet as they drift on in the fog. Something about them losing the boat reminds me of Baron von Munchausen. Okay. They're like puffins, I think. Is that what those are called? Puffins? They do different stuff. Hey bud, how you doing? But there it goes. Oh, they're like collecting over here. What? What? Okay. They... Huh. Moose. Big boy. House. Alright, got a house. This looks like a coffee shop. Thought you'd find a way to that door eventually, the old man greets him. The familiar has a way of making itself new when you look at it sideways. Never seen that part of the island before, I'd bet. The men shake their heads. Still have the map? He questions. Steadybeard nods, silently passing it to him. There's stuff on there. I see you managed to find those adventurous deeds, and did you meet her? Aye. Bravebeard is the first of the brothers to speak. Magnificent she was. Likely that... I don't know how to pronounce that. Jorm? Jorm? I'm just gonna say Jorm. Likely the Jorm of old tales. But she told us we've more to see. Aye, it'll be there when you're ready. When it'll be there when you're ready to go for another go. It'll be there when you're ready for another go. The old man gestures to the books. Those shelves are full of tales like yours, and all with paths left untrod. There's a twinkle in his eye. I even contributed a few in my time. You see, he continues, what's left unwritten in one story can fill others, if you've the inclination to sail again. Have another look at that shelf. Burly Men at Sea. Steadybeard reads aloud. Not a bad title that, but what's all this numerical business on the spine? And how did... He gives them a sly look. That's another mystery if you've the curiosity for it. And one last thing, continues the old man. I don't mind telling you now that I was the one who sent your bottle to sea. I've another to be tossed out for the next curious soul. Will ye do the honor? Ron Gilbert. – 2017. Okay, so what's up now? Am I supposed to toss the bottle somewhere? Tastybeard removes a small card from the book, squinting at it. Enter code at burlymenatsea.com/mystery. He reads. Hey, it sounds like a load of bilge to me. Code? What code? That 31304, is that the code? Huh. I'm gonna try that real quick. Oh, slash mystery, right. Okay. Okay. 31304. Okay. Uh. Um. Well. Doesn't seem to be working right. Got my cursor. It's not capturing the window. Okay. Delete. Alright. That'll work. Here's the secret. It's a book, a real hardbound copy of the story you just told. One you can hold and flip through and display on your shelf. There were other tales to be told, other books to be found. But this one is yours. Well met, traveler. Digital $4, hardcover $25. Book. Book. Included adventures. Alright. That's what that is. Thought you might be back, nods the old man. Have another look if you like. Yep, we got that. I think the number is supposed to be on the spine of the book, but it's kind of offset. Okay, so I'm supposed to toss a thing. The old fella tells me you found what you were looking for, he says, lowering his flute for a moment. Bet it'd make a good song. That's, what I said before. Let's see if there's something the cows say. And the chickens. Okay. No. Red lady? Sure glad to see you boys back in town. The woman greets them grinning. Knew you wouldn't be away long when your boat showed up without you. She turns back to her work. We tidied her up a bit, the smith and I. I think you'll find her seaworthy. If you've any further mysteries on hand. That was nice of them. Tidy up the vessel. I guess you could consider that like a completion of the game. Or not completion, but like beating the game, but not completing it. I don't know. Does it play credits? They can't be sure, but this grunt sounds pleased at the brothers' safe return. Nice. This busy man ain't got time to talk. It bothers me that I can't go in this house. I can go in. Oh, I can't go in that house either. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Just be like a couple minutes, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Got my little kitty boy. Right, going back to sea. She's come back to us, exclaims Hasty Beard, and more lovely than we left her. Courtesy of Barnacled Transport Service Incorporated, reads Steady Beard from a notice on the side. Why, that great blubbery bellyache did us a good deed. We're gonna get swallowed by another whale. Here it comes. Hello, whale. Okay. Be welcomed, wayward pilgrims, speaks one of the nymphs, for who can resist the majesty of the great barnacled one? So it is that we awaited your return. Hard to resist when you're sucked down like a hard to resist when you're sucked down like a clam in stew, growls Brave Beard. The Great One journeys this way daily, so that through him all may one day find the place of promise. Predictably, the nymphs trade nods of approval. Oh, the cat was trying to readjust herself and nearly fell, I think. Will you wait with us here by the fire, or is it the way of the faithless you seek? I'm gonna go be faithless. Hey, it's my boat. And there's some barrels. Huh. A few barrels left empty by the morning's interrupted work now float free beside the boat. The men consider them in torchlight. If I were the puzzle-solving sort, observes Hasty Beard, I'd call that a solution. Aye, they'll float, nods Steady Beard, but not so well as our ship. Brave Beard scoffs. What are we, landsmen? Arms and legs float well enough. So we got I found a fish. We got a boat. We got a hole. Oh dear. I can go back through. That is a heck of a sound. Wow. That is a heck of a sound. Alright. Ooh. That'll be our exit, observes Hasty Beard eagerly. Give her a tug. But we aren't properly flotated, contends a nervous Steady Beard. We can't go about tossing ourselves overboard without certain assurances. Rubbish, grunts Brave Beard. Give me water and I'll teach it to carry me. Where they wiggle their legs is funny. Give me water, he says, growls Hasty Beard. Well, we've water all right, and to spare. Any other requests? Brave Beard aims a fish at his head. Shaking his head, Steady Beard begins resolutely to swim. Can I go left? Can I go... Oh. Land ho! Steady Beard's sudden shout brings the company to a halt. An island? Odd that they hadn't noticed it before. Unconcerned by this mystery, the men splash frantically toward it and clamber up panting. Recovering first, Hasty Beard stands surveying the bald hill around them. Not much to it, he observes. But it's dry land in any case. Aye, but what sort of land? Steady Beard bends to poke the ground, which gives slightly beneath his finger. Is no rock, nor dirt. He pokes it again. Water begins suddenly to boil, the island itself shuddering in an ominous rumble. Brave Beard leaps forward with a grin, dragging a terrified Steady Beard. This has the markings of a heroic adventure, or I must seek him, Cucumber. Hmm? Am I supposed to click stuff? Uh-oh. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now. With an eager yell, Bravebeard charges, launching himself onto the tentacle. Don't just stand staring, you blighted barnacles! Help me! Before they can act, another tentacle flies from the water behind them. As the whimpering creature tugs half-heartedly at its captured tentacles, Bravebeard addresses it. Seems we have a bargain to make, beastie. You ferry us to safety, and in return we'll detangle this little predicament you got yourself into. What do you say? The creature gulps, giving a quick nod. Right then, let's be off, commands Bravebeard, striking a leaderly pose. As the sun sets before them, the silhouette of a distant island comes into view. That'll do, beastie. Over there, calls Bravebeard to their steed. Eager to please, the big creature gives a nod, speeding ahead. Having released its tentacles, Bravebeard pats the huge green head fondly and disembarks after the others. Aye then, you're free to go. Behave yourself. The creature gives a salute and disappears into the waves. The waterfall appears lit from within, drawing them in as it cascades down the rock face. Beneath its roar, they can hear the faint sound of music. Ooh. I bid you welcome, travelers, pronounces the man. Thou hast wandered far, but thy quest is now at an end. I will now bestow upon thee the gift long sought. The men exchange eager looks. What might that be? Inquires Steadybeard. The gift of... An object materializes over the old man's head. Music! That's a fiddle, observes Bravebeard. Music! Repeats the man solemnly. Hastybeard gives an awkward cough. Very thoughtful of you, begins Steadybeard uncomfortably, but we aren't exactly of a musical bent, if you take my meaning. Confounded, the old man seems to have forgotten his raised arms. When he finally speaks, his voice is strained. Then why hast thou disturbed my solitude? The men shrug. We'd be pleased to leave thou to it, replies Hastybeard, if you've got anything here that floats. What a glare. The old man snaps his with a glare. The old man snaps his fingers, and a raft appears in the water near them. Begone and do not disturb me again. Again the waterfall parts. Again the waterfall parts, and the old man begins solemnly. I bid you... Well... He stops infuriated. Hast thou not heed of my warning? So be it. Thus is thy fate sealed. An ominous rumble follows his words. I just wanted to hear the music. With a roar, the island sinks slowly into the sea, carrying all hands with it. Well, I've drowned him again. My bad. There's the song. Oh, what's going on now? Can I click the fish? They're sinking. We meet again, bearded travelers. You have sought new paths this day, she smiles. The men nod unnecessarily. Yet still others lie untrodden behind you. Her gaze is deep searching. It is well, for you bear the look of those who would seek them. May we meet again at the end of another path. Inclining her glimmering head in farewell, the creature slips silently away into darkness. In the quiet that follows, the men find themselves still sinking. Oh, I think I drowned him for good this time. Crabs. 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 Hey, they made it. They are some burly men. To be able to hold their breath so long. Ah. Back here again. Okay. Had another go, did we? The old man greets him, smiling. Well, let's see. Aye, he says. Beautiful, that is. As they turn to the shelf, he nods. I'd wager there's room for more up there. I wonder if there's a way to avoid the whale. Or if you have to go to the whale every time. He said this last time. Alright, I gotta check on something and feed the cats real quick. Messy. The cat took my seat. It's kept it warm for me though. Alright. Back on the boat. And here comes the whale. Barnacle something. The whale is on the moon. There's something. Okay. Right, let's try this. We go to the boat. Come on, you got a boat. Go to the boat. Oh, let me go to the boat. Okay. Try this. The torchlight. The men examine the floating barrels once more. Still say we grab 'em and get out, grunts Hastybeard. They'll float well enough. Aye, but will they sail? Steadybeard is unconvinced. Bravebeard merely snorts. Come on. There we go. That's good. That's very good. Okay. Now we go in here. Here we go. Give a little tug. Hastybeard is fiery with excitement. Summon that fountain and let's be off. Bravebeard grumbles eloquently from his barrel. Steadybeard looks worried. Nice. Can't go left. I go right. Tiring, the barrel-clothed men settle back to drift with the current. May as well see where this takes us, observes Steadybeard bleakly. Time passes. Bravebeard begins to snore raucously from behind. Time passes. Land? Ship ahead! The shout wakens Bravebeard, who eagerly overturns his barrel, resurfacing a moment later to cough out, "It begins!" It begins? What the devilry! Exclaims Hastybeard. The grim, cloaked figure clears his throat as he approaches. Greetings. Please climb aboard for your complimentary trip to the afterlife. Well, replies Steadybeard, thank you, but we'd prefer the long way. There's a long silence. The figure is masked, but the men feel distinctly that he is sulking. At last, he heaves a desolate sigh. You do not willingly forfeit your souls, he pleads. It is quite painless, and I would at last be promoted from this apprentice-issue rowboat. Another silence follows. Then, he continues despairingly, there must be a race. At this, Hastybeard's face cheers significantly. Maybe you would be so kind as to lose? No, of course not. He sighs again deeply. We race through cliffs of despair, he explains mournfully. If the three of you pass me at any point, I lose. If I take the lead, however unlikely, I don't lose. Meaning you win. I had not thought of it that way, but I suppose that would be the case, yes. Without waiting to confer, Hastybeard sets off, paddling furiously. Oh no. Am I supposed to do anything? I can click stuff. That's weird. He moves when I click him. He kind of slows down when I click him. Oh, he slows down when I click him. Dude. Later, dude. I could have let him win, I guess. See what would happen. Being taken to the afterlife seems like it might be kind of fun. In the game. Really very sorry for... Oh. Wrong guy. Really very sorry for scuttling your promotion and all that, offers Steadybeard. Not so bad, cries Bravebeard. You've a boat, and that nice scary mask. I do have a nice mask, sniffs the muffled voice. Great, well, goodbye, calls Hastybeard, paddling away. The others join him. I go left? That would be a no. Right it is. Sun. Sunset. After a time, the men begin to notice something strange about the setting sun. Its course seems to be drifting gradually left. Never seen the sun move like that, Bravebeard muses aloud. Muses aloud. What's it up to? Steadybeard looks worried. I have a feeling it's more serious than a wayward sun. Did you note the wind? Can't seem to make up its mind. Aye, far worse, realizes Hastybeard. It's a current we're caught in. And a mischievous one by my reckoning, adds Steadybeard, his voice growing more tense. We're drifting in a circle, and faster by the minute. Bravebeard's shout names their fear. Maelstrom! Ooh, spinning. Ooh, spinning, spinning. From high above, the water's accelerating swirl is unmistakable. The men paddle furiously, but the widening vortex is inescapable. They are carried deeper, thrown against the rising wall of water. Am I supposed to do something here? Oh, I can do this. It makes it go faster. It makes it go slower. Oh. It's going everywhere. Which way now? Now they just go down. Now it's going every which way. I don't get it. I don't know if it's really going faster since it's bigger. Let's see what happens. Oh. There we go. Collapsing, the maelstrom tosses the men in their barrels toward the surface. I wonder what would happen if it reached the bottom. Can I go left? No. No. As expected. Right it is. Rising sun. There she is again. We meet again, bearded travelers. You have sought new paths this day, she smiles. The men nod unnecessarily. Same thing as last time. And then they swim until they reach the land. Then they get on the land. And then I walk. The end. I think I've done all the things I can do in the whale. There are other paths I could take. That dude's walking backwards. He's moonwalking. He's moonwalking. There are other paths I could take in other places, but I don't think there's any paths, different paths I can take in the whale. Had another go, did ye? The old man greets them smiling. Well, let's see. Aye, he says, beautiful that is. Kinda wish there was some kind of indication of like the number of paths that are left and stuff. I think I'm gonna stop there and then play a little goose game, I think is what I'm gonna do. How do I do that exactly? Escape. Exit.